All from
I think is like the best one.
Better than Jug?
Yeah. I think he doesn't get kited as hard.
And it gives you
Because of how much he's played it, but we'll have to adjust his playstyle a bit here. Going for the Orb of Venom, we'll be prioritizing zoning Moo out here. As far as
Moo? Oh, he has
got Timberchin, yeah. Shadow Poison does a lot of damage. He actually goes into Envy, who has that Orb of Venom here. This is going to be a kill, it looks like, potentially. Yep, Shadow Demon, one more poison. Gets the kill. That was weird.
I never think of Secret, though. I never really think of them with Puppey as a dual lane offlaner. Like, he's normally the greedy jungler, or even when he plays Dazzle, I think he pulls a lot in the safe lane.
Yeah.
I guess I've seen him pressure to offlane sometimes with like a Tide plus Dazzle, but I think it's mostly few and far between. So I'm
BuLba doesn't have mana for a Firefly. He would go down here. Hexes while he's close. 96 mana. He goes for the Fairy Fire. Now the Repel will come out. And with that, there's not going to be a Phantom Lance. He finally gets mana for Firefly. That Repel will wear off, and Resolution throws a Lance out. Is there another Fissure soon? Misery has it in a second. Hits it on BuLba with the creeps and the right click. They get the kill. Nicely played there from DC. BuLba just not plenty of mana to play around as well as a Mango, so it looks like the bottom lane has stabilized for Timbersaw. Only has 2 CS, but that should change soon for the better.
I've seen a lot of Timbers go for actually killing the Lina and then snowballing up more and more kills on the Lina, so it hasn't really gotten to that point yet, and Moo.
The chain away, just barely gets the range, but the Shadow Poison will be enough, and Envy committing the ultimate for that one. Doesn't cost him any mana, so you may as well. DC have made a similar move towards the top lane, looking for BuLba. The Fissure to start things off. The Impale to fall. It has got the Firefly, but the damage output is going to be there as BuLba gets caught out in this top lane. And similar story to last game with BuLba. Gets the initial support from Puppey, but the DC tri-lane. So Ursa, who just wants to get a Blink Dagger and fight as well. It's going to be a very different playstyle this game compared to last.
Maybe not as easy though, because PL has a lot of fun.
Dangerous time to fight into the Ursa with Repel, and Moo will pay the price. Rotations from Secret again. It's BuLba rotating
on his third set of Ancients. Resolution, is he going for Diffusal Rush? Yeah, so that's...
And going for the treads over the greedier travels option. Completely caught out. Almost brings down Envy. The Fissure will get the kill. That's a lot of farm going Misery's way. Something like, oh... Ah, yes. You're on the Radiant side. Misery, sorry. With one running into it. Can he spend his money? He's mostly depleted after buying the Arcane Boots and Raindrops. Just trying to get done.
So they're actually going for yet another kill. Dodges the blink, but he's getting sandwiched.
And he gets pummeled down. Saksa in the wrong place at the wrong time as well. Easy follow-up kill for Secret, and it's a much faster pace into the pit. They are giving this one up for free.
So I don't even know if they want to take a fight at this point, even though they do have the Diffusal, fighting into the Aegis, plus all this firepower, and not looking to fight at all, and split push the map. He would want more items to accelerate his farm.
Well, say goodbye to your Blink Dagger Dreams Misery as they gets caught out again in the mid-tier 2. Kurt will team. There'll be a TP out from Moo and
Saksa.
Resolution. He's not really thinking about saving Saksa, I don't think. He's not even going to try and fight Arteezy. Saksa will turn for an Impale, gets pushed back a little bit. Echo Slam from Misery doesn't do all too much here. So Arteezy with the Aegis, he doesn't have to be too worried about the PL for now. He's being kept alive thanks to the Omni Knight. Guardian Angel as well, protecting BuLba, but the Laguna will delete him, so it's a decent trade so far as pieliedie forced to TP out, nothing to cancel it, so they'll go for Puppey instead. And don't think he'll be so fortunate. Can't really repel TP when there's a Diffusal there, as he'll get sandwiched and brought down. Good turnaround. Secret Warrior break up off of this. Was someone on the trap? Possibly scanning out. It's gonna
I don't think it's enough. Yeah, it's really small. Oh no, his Blink Dagger Dreams. This is the same thing that happened to BuLba.
Dangerous position, but Arteezy has the blink away, so I'm not too concerned. Bottom lane,
good setup
are they going to go and bat at bottom? Yeah, it looks like they did initially try to, but the TP's coming in response. Envy finds Misery. We'll take him out immediately, and PL could be in trouble. Lax an escape here. We'll get lassoed immediately. BuLba had just the mana for Resolution. What's the play here? We'll get the Doppelganger off, but that's not really going to help him out too much, so... Looks like DC tried to go aggressive on the lone Batrider, but BuLba had the quick support.
Threaten Roche to a better extent.
That was like an instant Roche respawn. It was like the timer came up, it was like 3 or 4 seconds, and it was just boom. So perhaps karma from the pause. Advantage going DC's way. So Arteezy immediately will swing towards this tier 1 tower bottom and the DD room. Should be a free tower. Blink. Oh no, no, Blink. Echo Slam coming out. They want Envy. He's not the Aegis carrier. Misery will get turned around on.
There's a reason that land where you're never sure if you're going to be able to get that Blink dagger.
They've got the high ground with DC. Have to respect this. They're going to get Blink lassoed on the high ground here. Move. Gets to lead. He did have Bloodstone, so it'll be a very fast respawn for Timbersaw.
I like the change of pace from Secret Strap though, where they're the ones this game always looking to fight and get kills.
Oh, speaking of getting kills, Resolution. Whew, maybe kept alive by another great Saksa. Hailed. The deletion comes from the Laguna Blade as back gets taken out of the fight. Potential chase coming from DC here. Blink in a couple of seconds. Can they get Arteezy in time? Not going to chase. Felt like he didn't have the follow-up. We'll Blink back defensively. PL gets put up by a disruption here, and Resolution immediately going to doppelganger away. They can't really fight into Envy's BKB. Moo is going to get taken out by Envy, and no buyback on either of these two. The Timbersaw not too big of a problem, but
It's a 5-man unit.
And they've also got the Aegis advantage. And you've got a Diffusal on PL, but he's dead. And he also doesn't have charges, so this is Repel's back online. You don't need BKB anymore. Although Arteezy does have it on cooldown, but this should just be a free melee racks. They're going to blink in to try and force the issue here as Urshiga gets deleted. Envy finds one. Meanwhile, BuLba finds another TA, taking damage here, but this is where the Aegis comes into play. Finger goes on cooldown now. If anything, Secret's totally okay with this. They should be able to force the racks here. Arteezy blinks it off out of the Firefly. Well, it's his buddy BuLba's Firefly, and now we'll see Resolution being forced back with the Doppelganger. It's the Disruption Illusions coming out from Shadow Team, and that's also just harassing DC, and at some point Secret have to just prioritize this Rax here. Looks like Arteezy's going to make the move to go for the melee Rax. We'll take it out. Now needs an escape plan. He's getting low here. He's running out of mana. Quickly fighting into the PL. Guardian Angel will help keep him alive. It's a PL still struggling to maintain enough diffusal charges to fight. Envy's got another BKB. Misery blinks in with an Echo, but gets immediately taken out by the TA. DC. Someone's going to start this fight off, and I guess the big question is who. It's probably going to be on the side of Secret on BuLba, and that's not a position DC want to be in. They want to be the ones getting the jump, but Tower get denied, and
they got to do something.
Oh, they found Envy. And something. Where's the disruptions are going to come in time. The burst damage is real, and Envy. Looks like there's no trap in there, so Secret's going to be second guessing. Hey, are they en route? And Secret have to come and contest this, so I like the smoke move. They're going to catch Envy again. The burst damage not going to be there in time. I believe, no, he's going to BKB out of the disruption, and Envy perhaps a wasted BKB unless he can get Resolution, but with the Purge, I believe Resolution may go down. TA on the side gets Misery, and Resolution almost brings down Envy. A couple more right clicks going to be needed, but we have the Dragon Slave, not enough. 30 HP, DC lose 4, and Secret coming to Roche, you get wiped, so they try and catch them by surprise.
That was a pretty high percent. That was the highest percentage point I think they had.
I think even if they kill Envy, they still lose the fight. That's how far behind they are, though. But you know, and you're like, yeah, Misery is definitely the guy to captain and lead this team. That was some good decision making from him. But current position is that Moo on Timber getting chased down by the Ursa, and
Ghost Scepters versus Diffusal and Demonic Purge is not going to stick, but that's kind of the best option. He has no amount of armor that's going to really save you from this, even with Force Access reactive. So, yeah, just cleaning up right now, and that will be the good game call.
It's the repelled frontline. I don't even want to call Ursa like a carry, or even TA carry this game. They were just diving, going for kills.
Yep.
It's such a different approach. You go from a game where you have Envy and Arteezy on two farming heroes, Terrorblade and Storm, to diving hero-killing heroes, TA and Ursa. TA a bit more farm-centric in the early mid-game, but in Secret, at least showing the ability to adapt and change what they want to do.
Yeah, and I think this one was definitely like the most different Secret Jack that we've seen. Like Nahaz was mentioning earlier about the Morphling Shadow Demon. We saw